good I looked. Ooh.
We have a little schedule and all the supplies we brought with us. You know, the important stuff.
Look, it's like 12:21. Star Trek starts in like 40 minutes, dude.
Well, I guess we best get out there and start nerding out.
What worries me about this IBM thing is that what's happening already is that every Tom, Dick and Harriet is jumping on the steampunk bandwagon like fleas onto a dog. You know, anyone who thinks, oh, I know, stick a corset and a few gears on it and it'll be steampunk. But it's not. You've got to have the heart and soul of the steampunk, and that's something that's impossible to define. You either have it or you haven't. The readers out there know the difference, and that's what I'm hoping.
Now, I'm glad you asked me this question because I can demonstrate what it is. It's a Victorian ray gun. That's what it is. And so it is the joy and the exuberance of it. It's the beauty of it. There's nothing on earth like a woman in a corset. Look over there's Fraser Hines, everybody! Hooray!
Fraser's wearing a waistcoat. Fraser steampunk.
I met the most beautiful, welcoming, understanding group of people who, my God, know how to dress well, men included. And I think really the idea of men dressing up and looking smart and wearing bling and they're not gay was actually very sexy for me as a
They're not pimps.
No, they're not.
And I literally put my hand up and said, I am a steampunk writer. Because everybody else in the panel was very keen to point out how they weren't steampunk writers. And possibly they were quite correct. But having argued the point, I then announced that Kim's Anno Dracula was one of the big influences on my steampunk world. And at that point, I think if he could have had the earth swallow him up, he would have done. But that was quite an experience.
The British Fantasy Society hates me. It's not a gentle kind of hate. It's a really deep down bile kind of hate. Are there any members of the British Fantasy Society here? They are absolutely priceless. What they do each year is they give each other rewards. They go, oh, I want a reward. And this guy, Steve Jones, who took against me, he'd won. The British Fantasy Society had been around for 31 years. He had won Best Editor 21 times. Now, does that give you the idea that he might be a bit fixed? And then, I haven't quite finished, when Sam won...
Are you sure?
When Sam won, and a lady had won the prize, they nearly all wet themselves.
Suddenly the phrase blue and touch paper springs to mind. I should have guessed from the suit.
So that magic that I believe in, and I think other people here believe in, it's just there, just on the edge, all the time. It's just on the edge of the reality that we live in. And I think as writers, we try and grab a little bit of that.
Willow's on at 3:30, followed by Flash Gordon.
When's Brian Blessed on?
Brian Blessed is on at 2, and Virginia Hay we have to go and see, she's on 5.
So it's Virginia Hay today.
Yeah, Brian Blessed.
Brian Blessed. You want to go and see Alien
Yeah,
tonight?
Because Robert Rankin is interviewing Brian Blessed.
Oh,
Hello.
perfect. Yeah. Okay, so what's the order of the day then? What do you reckon?
Revolting energy drink.
Yep. Times 2.
50 is a Doctor Who.
50 years of Doctor Who.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. That is 50th anniversary this year.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pick and choose. It's
Get
early
my
days,
cat tyre
yeah.
sorted out.
Yeah. Go and pump up the car tyres so we can get home. Get a model of the new Star Trek earrings. There is. Very good.
None of us can write enough words to satisfy another book. It's staying at dinner. So with that, reason Potter, I got so many people.
Hello.
Hello.
Very cool.
On Route 12, on this, let's go decide who's going to be a huge honor.
A fanny is a bottom. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And I saw these knickers in a department store in America, and I had to buy them and take a picture of them.
But we should be down there watching.
Under 18s. Is it all right to talk about that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you under 18s know what knickers are?
No, fanny,
There we
the
are
F
on
word,
stage,
is that all
and
right?
like-
The other one, the fanny.
Here we were, way back up here.
Oh, well, it's too late now. Dad, what do you think?
At the bar.
She just said the fuck. She just said fuck.
Dad said it's okay. Any other 16s and under 16s, and don't lie. I thought you were putting your hand up there.
Yeah. It's the only way you can see the crowd.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
I bought these undies, right? And at the top it says Fanny Firming Formula. Fanny Firming Formula, and it shows this woman's bum in a pair of like just nice white knickers. And they're talking about bottom. There's a fanny firming is bum in America, but that's not what it is in Australia or in the UK. So yes.
I love this.
Really, there's been nothing like it because it was Brian Henson showcasing what he can do. That's his showreel. It's him saying, look at what I love science fiction, and I put this together for you as a showcase to show you the best that I can do. And the reason I left Farscape, she said, "Were you booted off?" No, I was not booted off because no, I left because the makeup was hurting my kidneys and making them bleed. The makeup was latex, and was that latex paint mixed with glue, mixed with prostate. So Pax is actually house paint. It's latex house paint mixed with glue, and it's deemed safe for film work, but not for living in TV work. So let's just say that I was incredibly ill, but so in love with Zan that I was dragging myself to work every day. But I had to leave, and I turned 60 last year, so I figured that it was a good time for me.
She's not
now.
60.
And there's a lot of women just like me, and you probably don't know them because they're young and they're youthful and strong, and we're 60's the new 40 now.
Pac-Man with a point.
Hannah, did you see there was a Macfiegel?
There is a Macfiegel.
It's a very big
over
Macfiegel.
there. Very large Macfiegel.
We're going to head out into the Nerdverse.
Yeah.
What are we gonna go do?
Heading out into the nerdverse.
Dude, Harry Potter. That's so cool.
I can't even see them, it's so dark out here.
Oh, it's Hagrid and Snape and Mad-Eye Moody and Harry Potter, and some dude has internet, and I'm kind of jealous because I'm slightly addicted to internet and there is no internet here because it is Wales and there's no signal, and I'm like, yeah!
Hey, that's the guy from 9.
9.
That's the from the film 9.
I'm
That's
scared.
amazing.
But that's awesome.
It was 99 cents. I can cop it. About to go and get some compliments. And I follow pockets and someone else is gonna rub me in where she's fucking.
There is no place open that's serving junk food. It's 2:30. I've been dancing for 3 hours, possibly 4 hours straight in 7-inch heels, and I want some sort of disgusting food. There isn't any. There are 3,000 hungry nerds wanting fried food, and you're shut.
Bane is breaking Picard's back.